Hey everybody, good morning to you. Welcome back to This Morning. And we like to start you off enlightened, wake you up in the know, as we always say. And right now I have a good friend here and a man of many talents. So I'm very, very pleased to have you here with us. We have Bennett Charles here. But I'm not going to be that formal. So Bennett,
Sure.
welcome to This Morning.
Thank
How
you
are
very
you?
much. I am good. It's been a most relaxing weekend. We have a summit going on, HIV summit. So did a presentation yesterday, and so today is a bit relaxed.
Good. I'm happy to hear that too, because when we organized this interview, I was pleasantly surprised at how quickly we can put it together, because I know you're always busy, you're always into something.
Yes.
And this is one of the main reasons we're here today. We are bringing you the heads up and giving you advance notice on a movement that is going to take St. Lucia by storm, and it is called Kudme 758. Now, I think everybody should know traditionally what Kudme stands for, but Bennett, let's pick your brain a little bit and entice St. Lucia. What is Kudme 758 about?
758 Kudme really is about, I think, St. Lucia, and we always say, was built really on the Kudme spirit, which is the
Right.
voluntary spirit. But again, since the English language seems to be the dominant language, people would say volunteer. However, in St. Lucia, when you hear Kudme, people think about building houses,
Right.
and I'm gonna dig a garden or something.
Yes.
But it's the same voluntary spirit.
Mhm.
And so 758 Kudme was really to revive the voluntary spirit, particularly among young people. So this is really the drive we thought would really inspire St. Lucians to get back into giving of self without worrying about, okay, am I going to get white rum at the end? Am I going to get a
Right.
bull? But just giving back. Am I going to be compensated financially?
Right.
And particularly we thought young people, because we have a lot of organizations that young people are involved in.
Right.
And even the fact that young people, when they leave school, it's about finding a job. But we wanted to focus on giving back as a young person.
So, in your vision, and I know there's many parties involved here, how are you all looking to start executing that and really take action to bring that back to life, that spirit?
One of the big things we thought, and being the communications officer from United and Strong, we've collaborated with a number of organizations in the past, offered training to Girls of a Feather, who focuses on young women, Her Story that deals with women and the sexual reproductive health, and be able to tell women's stories. And we thought, if we are similar, we tend to focus on what we term marginalized populations in St. Lucia, people who are in difficult positions. Why don't we collectively come together and to be able to share volunteers across? And so the focus is really, while people may join the campaign and do things collaboratively across various organizations, in the end, we really want them to form part of the National Volunteer Organization. So yes, the campaign will end, because it's really a campaign to promote people back into the Kudme spirit.
Right.
But out of that, they get a chance now to be connected to other organizations and to give of national service.
Nice. And you see, well, that's the bigger picture from that. And I just love how this is like the springboard and how so many people are jumping on board. It's almost like a magnet,
Yes.
pulling all these other organizations in. And I can only imagine what it's going to do now when you find ways to make it interesting. Because, one of the things people say, the youth are not involved, they're not interested. And I don't think it's that they're not interested. It's just not being done creatively enough for the
Precisely.
generation that we're in.
Yes.
So you have to kind of keep up with the times. I love the social media presence already, because this is how you have to engage. So if you want to get them, you have to do it on their terms, by their means, what they're interested in, to get them in that.
Precisely. I had a brief conversation with Teddy St. John during the cricket, the cricket CPL T20, and he was very excited. We had a short conversation about really getting him on board also,
Nice.
to at least doing some promo. The thing is, I think too often, like you said, this is about young people, so it's not about people my age group. It's just that I wanted to start the initiative and allow the younger persons to get
Okay.
involved. So pretty much within the next 2 weeks, when the campaign launches, you won't be seeing Bennett Charles. You will be seeing people like Chelsea Foster, reps from Her Story, persons from Saipan, CYE, and the National Youth Council. These are the
Nice.
persons who will be driving this campaign.
And I'm liking that trend of thought and that approach to it too, because a lot of times you have persons who want to be part of something but cannot fully commit to be full-time,
Right.
but they're happy to jump in when there's that call to action and be there. So also allowing the option to have that flexibility, and then just breaking barriers. Just because you're in one organization does not mean you cannot be in the other, because there's maybe some lines that cross that are similar. No, spread the wealth. We have the volunteers, we have the people. Let's not, limit people like that.
Certainly, I think one of the organizations that really stood out for me was DSD, Do Something Different.
Right.
And they're a very small organization, but they're so impactful.
Very.
And I had a conversation already with Tembo about getting on board on this. And again, it's about the organization can remain small,
Yes.
but how you can reach people throughout the land from Birth of St. Lucia with volunteers, with the Kudme spirit, because the hashtag 758 Kudme, the tagline is the Lucian thing to do.
Right.
So if you're giving of yourself and you're getting involved in the Kudme because you're a St. Lucian, you do
Mhm.
it because you're a St. Lucian.
Super. Now you see, St. Lucia, this is what we're talking about. So it's re-energizing and just bringing back that spirit. This is what we need, togetherness from the youth to everybody across the board. And you all are on social media, so let St. Lucia know how they can stay connected with the movements.
It's simple. They both on Twitter and Instagram, it's at 758 Kudme.
Great.
Both on Twitter and Instagram, that's it.
And I love it. It can't get more Lucian than that. So just as you said, it's the St. Lucian thing to do. So remember that 758 Kudme. If you have questions, trust me, their response time on the social media is very good. So feel free to reach out, be part of the movement, and look out because the official launch will be coming very soon. So we're gonna make sure we don't miss that as well. And Bennett, thank you so much on your chill day, your relaxed day. You are here with us, and we appreciate that so much.
A pleasure.
So St. Lucia, just look out for it. 758 Kudme is the St. Lucian thing to do. St. Lucia, good morning to you. Do we have any football fans here? Because I have a feeling you'll be able to identify and you'll definitely love what we're going to talk about next. But first of all, allow me to welcome a very good friend of mine. But now you know what? She's here in a different capacity. I know you know this face, and it's all about corporate warfare. If you're wondering what that is, it's corporate warfare futsal. So we're adding even more to it. But welcome to this morning. How are you, Shimalin?
Thank you, Chayla. Happy to be here.
Great. Well, I am very pumped, super excited for what we're about to talk about. And St. Lucia needs to know about corporate warfare and futsal. So, I mean, where do we even start?
I know, right? This journey actually started 4 years ago. And we're very happy that this event has grown tremendously. Corporate warfare is pure vibes. It's about family. It's about togetherness. But most importantly, as the name speaks to itself, corporate warfare is about team building. We felt it was important to bring an event to St. Lucia which brought team members together in a fun, high energy and impactful environment. And that's why, as our tagline, we use the best meeting ever. Why? Because we bring departments, companies. We have 28 companies competing this year, the likes of PCD, who's a defending champion. We have the likes of Lucilec, who has been a part of corporate warfare for the last 4 years, and we are very excited that they are taking part. And team members come together. They bring their families. Corporate warfare is all about family. So you have babies, coming in with their moms, and you have the grandmas and the grandpas coming to support, their sons on the court. So, it's just pure vibe, and it's a real fun, loving environment, a true spirit of togetherness. And futsal is new to St. Lucia.
I was about to ask it. I think some people are probably wondering what it is.
Futsal? It's a very exciting form of football. It's a shorter form of football. I like to call it the T20 version of football.
I like that.
Very exciting. Normally football is about 90 minutes. Futsal is 20 minutes. So, you have to have a lot of skill because it's fast-paced.
Fast-paced, high
That's
energy.
right, high energy. And I guess because of the nature of futsal, that mood transcends to the crowd.
Right.
So, when you come to the event, it's very exciting. It's actually a nice line. You want to come and chill. You don't need to have, your company does not need to be participating for you to be a part of the event and for you to come out. It can be the lime or the lime before the lime, I like to call it. And talk about value for money. Like I said, it's a wonderful environment. You get great food. The drinks are affordable. We have sponsors like Guinness, who has been with the event for the last 4 years. You get Guinness on special. This year we are very proud to have Coca-Cola on board. Very, very proud. And I'm just encouraging St. Lucians to come to Corporate Warfare Futsal. We will be starting September 8th. That's right, at the Beausejour indoor facility. Bring your family, get away from the hustle and bustle of the office. Come and relax with your department, with your team member, the entire company, and with your family and friends. Make it a line. Corporate Warfare 2018, September 8th.
That's
Be
where it
there.
starts. And one other thing too, I mean, besides the excitement for persons who are coming to spectate, just from what we were seeing earlier too, I mean, the teams, the
They're
corporate teams
very
are
excited.
very competitive.
Absolutely,
It is
very.
amazing.
And that's what
Too
we
funny, too.
love. Yes, the team rivalry, and like I
Yes,
said, that
and
is
it's
what,
friendly
and it's
rivalry.
friendly rivalry. So even though it's corporate warfare,
That's right.
but I love the pecan. Everybody seems to be coming out for Team PCD this
Yes,
year.
oh my gosh, PCD.
That's right.
I feel
yes,
so sorry.
yes.
For
And
them,
I'm
but
always
it's
happy
good vibes.
because Team PCD, and I want the corporate houses to take note of that. These are Wasco. I could name a few, Lucilec. The teams, they do well, but you know what? The entire company, they come out to support them with their cheerleaders, and all of that. So we continue to improve the product. Last year we did a celebrity game, hilarious. We had the media versus the artist. This year, it was such a wonderful initiative. We will be doing it again, but KFC has come on board as the
Yes.
official sponsor for that celebrity match. So we could look forward to that. A lot of hype will be centered around it.
And a little birdie has told me that we have Ezra and Hollywood HP
That's
as
right.
team leaders,
Well,
so
I'm not sure how much football they could play, but hey,
that should make good entertainment.
exactly, great entertainment, and that's what it's about, an alternative form of entertainment for everybody.
Super. So let me ask you, outside of this, how can St. Lucia follow it? Are you all on social
That's
media?
right. So, Time Out Entertainment, we are currently on Instagram and on Facebook, Time Out Entertainment. So don't forget to go to our pages, like for updates on the games, the teams, the matches. This year, we've incorporated an additional element whereby fans get to vote for one of their teams to come back into the tournament,
Right, yes, the
so
wild cards.
look out for the updates, look out for specials, look out for prizes. We're really bringing it on this year for Corporate Warfare 2018, and yes, it is the best meeting ever.
So if you miss it, blame yourself. September 8th, make sure you come out, bring the whole family, and I think it's going to be interesting to see
I
how
think
this
so.
unfolds.
Absolutely.
We'll see you guys there.
See you there.